Yo, 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 what is good, y'all? What is good, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new video. I am live. I hope I'm live. I hope y'all can hear me, first of all. We're going to be going through Heat versus Celtics game one. We're going to be talking about game two, previewing game two. If y'all can hear me, please say something in the chat. I see two people in here, so say something in the chat so y'all know y'all can hear me. We're going to kind of just go through every possession of game one and talk about like how the Heat can clean it up in game two. So, yeah. Let me just open these up real quick. It's gonna be a pretty lengthy live. Oh my gosh. And I gotta make sure I turn the volume down so that I don't get copyrighted on this. Alright, what's up, what's up, Pablo? I got you, bro. Alright. Alright, bro. What are your thoughts? Let me know your thoughts about the Heat. Um and where their chances stand for game two, because Terry is ruled out. And yeah, give me your quick thoughts in the comments or in the chat so I can see what you guys are saying about the Heat. Once we get a couple more people in here, I'm gonna go through each play. We're gonna be dissecting it, so it's gonna be some fun. And we're gonna talk about the NBA playoffs as well, just in general. So uh, we got three in here. We got three. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So we just put a comment actually. 1 second. I'm just gonna pin a comment so I can ask you guys to just get your thoughts in the chat. Where is that at? Okay, cool. Okay, I can put this in the chat. Cool. Um, drop your score predictions down below for game two. All right, cool. Drop your score predictions down below for game two. I'm gonna pin this so y'all can see it. Let's just get started, man. Let's get started with this recap of game one. So, um, let me check. Let me look at Boston's possessions first. We're gonna look at the first play where jump ball, Jalen Brown's three. I want to do it in a new tab so I can kind of see how this all went out. So, all right. So this is how our game started. This is the very first play of the game. The very first play of the game. So the first thing we're going to be doing is talking about the matchups that Spoelstra went with to start the game. So we're going to be talking about, who he had guarding who. So he started off with, I believe this was Tyler Hero on Drew. He had Bam on Porzingis, Jovic on Jalen Brown, and Caleb on Tatum, and Jaquez on Derek White. Now, right off the bat, just looking at these matchups, I'm not a huge fan of having. See, so this is what I would do. I would have Jovic on Porzingis. I think we had success with Jovic on Vucevic in the Bulls game. So I would have Jovic on Porzingis. Vucevic and Porzingis do a lot of similar things on offense. They both space the floor and that type of stuff. They do a lot of shooting, floor spacing. So I would have Jovic go out to Porzingis. I would have Bam on Tatum. I would have Caleb on Jalen Brown. I would have Jaime on Drew, and I would have Tyler on Derek White. This is what I would do. I'm not sure exactly. I don't know as much as Spell, obviously, but I think Tyler should be guarding Derek White because Derek White's the one who's going to be having the ball the least. So that way, Tyler will be able to, um, he'll be able to be hit on defense a lot more. And I would trust, him to guard Derek White more than any of their other players in their starting lineup. So that's what I would do. If I was matching up Tyler Hero on Derek White. Um, so starting off, what happens is Caleb is in the post on Tatum. Tatum spins and shoot, that is okay. Cool, yeah, cool, cool. Tatum spins. I got to go back because I actually clicked off. So Tatum spins right now. The reason that you know you don't have Bam guarding Porzingis is because Bam has to be out at the 3-point line if he's guarding Porzingis. So you want Bam to be in the paint to kind of roam and be a rim protector to kind of protect this kind of shot that Tatum's about to take. Tatum's about to spin and dunk, try to dunk, and Bam is all the way at the 3-point line because he's trying to respect Porzingis' jump shot. So obviously Bam's coming in now because Porzingis is cutting in, but I would much rather have Jovic on Porzingis so Bam can be on Tatum, and then he can kind of prevent any of the interior scoring. So Tatum spins and he misses the dunk, but he gets the offensive rebound. Jalen Brown gets a wide open three off the rebound. So he gets the offensive board. It kind of just falls to him. I don't think he can really do anything about that. But Jovic lost sight of Jalen Brown here, and that's the reason that Jalen Brown was wide open, and Jalen Brown got a wide open three because Jovic was ball watching, and I think it was he wanted to get the rebound, but we already have enough guys in here. I think he can go back to the shooter if he's guarding Jalen Brown, which is why I don't think he should be guarding Jalen Brown. I think he should be on Kristaps if he wants to kind of um, get the board because Kristaps is going to be doing the same thing. So that's the very first play of the game. So they hit that first shot that goes in. This is the Heat's first possession right here. And again, comment down below what you guys think about each and every play and your score predictions for game two. Definitely, get that down below in the chat. This is the first possession of the Heat's offense. So Tyler Hero has the ball. Bam gets it. There's only 12 seconds on the shot clock. Bam takes a contested step back to. This is not good offense. This is not good offense right here. I don't really like this shot by Bam with 12 seconds on the shot clock. I think this is a shot that he can make, but it's not the best shot to take. If you guys feel what I'm saying, I would much rather have a better shot than a step back contested two over Kristaps Porzingis. I think the thing that Bam needs to do against Porzingis is use his quickness to his advantage and try to drive past him and blow past him. Because Porzingis will have the length to contest his shots, but he will not have the foot speed to keep up with him if he's driving to the paint. So again, Bam has the ball right here. He does that size up. Now again, one of the things that the Heat have to get better at is off ball movement. And that's with everybody here. You can see right here, nobody has moved. Everybody's kind of standing still. The spacing is not really that great because you have three guys on this corner right here, and they're just standing here. You want the spacing to be a lot better than what it is right here. You only have one guy, Jaime Jaquez, over here. Nobody's occupying this space or even this space. So it's kind of like a 5-out offense right now for the Heat. Nobody's cutting, nobody's moving. You really need, the team to address the fact that the off-ball movement, was not great in game one. And, the Heat have a tendency to do this where they kind of just stand around, and we have possessions where our spacing just looks awful. And because of that, we have guys taking bad shots like this one right here. It's not a good shot by Bam. But I understand why he took it, because nobody else was really open. Everybody was standing around, and wasn't a good shot. So that was the first possession of the Heat. They got the defensive rebound. Jaylen Brown, this is going to be his first bucket of the game. We're going to look at his dunk attempt. So this is when they push in transition. And yeah, as you guys can see right here, Jaylen Brown drives. He fakes out Hawkins. It's just a really good move by Jaylen Brown. He can't really do much about that. That's just a move where it's like, he's a really good player, and he got Hawkins on the half spin. That was a good move. That was a good move by him. And as you can see, the one thing I'm going to take away from this play, the reason that Bam cannot help in this situation at all is because he has to guard Porzingis, which is why I'm saying have Jovic on Kristaps, have Jovic on Porzingis, and have Bam guard somebody else. Like have him guard a driver, have him guard Tatum, have him guard Brown. You're kind of wasting Bam's defensive abilities if you're having him guard a perimeter shooter like Porzingis. Like I don't want him to do that. I want Jovic to start off on Porzingis. He's 7 feet. I know Porzingis is a little bit taller and he has more strength, but again, Porzingis will score a lot more off of shooting jumpers than he will, backing people down and scoring in the post. So again, I think it's just a waste to have Bam's defensive abilities on the perimeter guarding Porzingis and not committing to a help position here because he just can't. He can't leave Porzingis open. So that's 5-0 Boston, quick 5-0. Let me just exit these out so we can clear this up. All right, next one right here is we have the next possession for the Heat. It's Tyler Hero missing a step back three. So this is a dribble handoff, standard dribble handoff, and he gets the ball from Bam right here. He creates some separation here. He creates some separation. This is a good shot. This is a good shot for Tyler. Unfortunately, it was just whoops. That's my fault. Unfortunately, it was just it was off. You can't really do much about that. Yeah, it's a good look. It's a good look. If you were nitpicking, you could say like Bam is wide open over here, but again, it's not really much you can do besides take a wide open three when you're kind of in that position. So for that reason, I don't think this is a bad look at all. I think he was able to create some space, but I think just in general, I'm not talking about this possession, but the Heat need to do a lot better job at getting open shots and that are created by others. I just feel like they do a lot of they're trying to do a lot of isolation creating here, and we just don't really have the personnel for that. You want to get a lot of guys moving and cutting and setting screens and creating plays for each other. Again, this play was fine. I don't have a problem with Tyler taking the shot. It was a good look. He just didn't make it, and yeah, that's just how it went. He can make that shot. I've seen him make that shot plenty of times. This is Porzingis right here. He's taking a turnaround jump shot. We're gonna let me pull this play up real quick. That was already 5-0 Boston, and we had missed our first 2 attempts. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we have that pulled up. That looks good right there. And what we're going to be doing is looking at this next play. So somehow in transition, the Heat get cross matched. I'm not really sure how Tyler Hero ends up on Porzingis. Like that's just something that I just don't know what happened. And unfortunately, I can't really look at the full game to see like how they got mismatched in transition. But yeah, he ends up on Porzingis, um, and naturally the Celtics will try to get Porzingis the ball with Tyler Hero on him. So he's posting up, and again, Tyler Hero does a pretty good job. And this is a clear example of what Porzingis does. He has a smaller player in the post, but he takes a jumper over him rather than backing him down. So he will take a lot of these shots. He will take a lot of jumpers over people instead of posting up players and using his strength to kind of back people down. So that's his game, which is why I'm saying I don't think it's useful to have Bam on him. He'll shoot over Bam anyway. So there's no use of really putting Bam on Porzingis. I would have Bam on Tatum, and I would have Jovic on Porzingis. I'm going to keep making that point, by the way. I know it might be tiresome, but I'm going to keep making that point. And yeah, it's just a good shot by Kristaps. And shoot, we got to get off this screen video not available. It's crazy. Okay, cool. Next one. Miss Jaime Jaquez' driving dunk. This is that thing where he tries to like posterize two people. Oh yeah, so they're up 7-0 here. Simple, Bam gets it to Jaquez. Jaquez rejects the screen here. And he has, to his respect, he has a lane, but his dunk gets blocked. Now, I will say he has two shooters wide open here. Now, he's already kind of deep enough in the paint where you would want, not want, but you would like expect him to like go up for a finish. Especially because he's really athletic. Jaime's a really athletic player. So because of that, you would like probably expect him to like drive all the way down here and get the ball and finish at the rim. But he had a couple of guys here. If I was to nitpick, I'd be like, you had two guys wide open, two really good shooters wide open. And but again, he couldn't really do much about that. It's just like he's already at the rim basically. So he has to go up stronger. I think, did it get blocked or did it get fouled? He might have gotten fouled. I think Drew might have gotten him on the arm. It just might not have been called. I'm not really sure. I don't think he got blocked. Yeah, I think he got fouled. I'm not gonna lie. He might have just missed the dunk. I'm not sure. But that's just a standard play. Cool. They apparently Drew got credit for the block there. Tatum. This is Tatum right here in transition. So two. Okay, see, this is a play. This is a play. This is a play that I'm gonna be talking about. That's gonna be like a consistent theme in this video, like a very consistent theme. And I'm gonna lose my mind over this play, and you guys might too. Not this particular play, but like what the Heat do on defense. And they're gonna be doing this on defense a lot more times. Like this is gonna be really, really common for them. So you guys can see right here, Jaylen Brown is being guarded by Caleb Martin. Jaylen Brown is being guarded by Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin's a really good defender. And honestly, I trust Caleb Martin to guard Jaylen Brown one-on-one. I trust him. Bam is on Tatum. Jovic is on Porzingis. Tyler's on Derek White. Jaime is on Drew. This is the exact matchup that I would want the Heat to have when the game starts on Wednesday, tomorrow. I would want the Heat to match up like this from the beginning, where they have these guys matched up with those players specifically. So I like these matchups for the Heat. I like these matchups. Jaime is on Drew. Tyler's on Derek White. Jovic is on Porzingis. Bam is on Tatum, like I said. And Caleb Martin's on Jaylen Brown. So, again, very, very good matchups. Like I said, Jaylen Brown is driving on Caleb Martin. Why is Bam helping all of a sudden? Why is he helping so soon? We are for some reason trying to help out Caleb Martin, who's one of our better defenders, and we're just leaving a guy open here because it's obviously 4-on-3. So now what? Jaime has to cover for Bam, and Tatum drives past him anyway. He takes away the rim protection here because Bam is sucked out onto Jaylen Brown. It doesn't really make sense. I don't really know why Bam helps here. Like, there's no reason for him to commit and double on Jaylen Brown. Maybe it's because Jaylen Brown's not a good ball handler, but even so, like, you have to trust Caleb to play straight up on that possession. You cannot have, Bam just helping on everybody for some reason. Exactly, Joel or Joel. I'm not sure how you say your name, bro. It's probably one of the two for sure, but yeah, you're absolutely spot on. It's sad that Spo doesn't have enough trust in some of these players to defend man to man. Yeah, especially the good defenders. Like if this was like Tyler Hero or like Duncan Robinson or Patty Mills, like somebody who's just not a good defender, Yeah, exactly. Only players that get picked out on defense are Hero and Robinson. If it was one of these two defenders on Jalen Brown, then bro, I would be like, okay, fine, like helping on that post up attempt, I would understand that. But Caleb Martin is on Jalen Brown. You have a very good defender on him already. You don't need to send help. Like, stay home. Like, what are we doing? What is Bam doing helping here? Now he just takes himself out of the play, and Tatum has a wide open layup. This is just nonsensical from Bam, and I'm not really sure if this is him or if this is Spo, but they have to clean that up. They can't help on on possession like this. It's not even like Jalen Brown is in position to score. He's like all the way back near the 3 point line, and we're already sending help. Like he hasn't even made a move yet. Like that's just how you know. Like I'm not sure what Spo's trying to do, but that's just not good at all. Like, he has to clean that up, and I hope he will. Like because I'm seeing the same thing, and he must see the same thing as me. Like because I'm not a genius. Spo is the best coach in the NBA, so if I'm seeing this, then he should as well. There's just no reason to send help here. And again, we'll play it for you guys one last time. Bam helps. Hawkins is just too late on the rotation. No rim protection. Tatum gets a wide open layup. It's just that was just the routine play that we saw every single time, and they got a bunch of points from that type of situation. Um, this is when we called a timeout. Maybe Spo addressed it over there, but he didn't because this kept happening over and over. Hero again will miss. He will miss a step back shot. Now this is when there are like four. I'm not sure if you guys can see the shot clock on the stream, like the scoreboard down below, but there's only 6 seconds on the shot clock when he gets the ball here. I'm not really sure why. I think we have to get into our sets quicker. This shot to me was a shot that he took because the shot clock was about to expire, but it still wasn't a good shot regardless. I talked about it on the last video I did yesterday. He hesitated to kind of like throw Derek White off. Maybe he was trying to draw a foul, but it just wasn't a good shot by him. Um, I don't think he could have done really much here, but he tries to get past Derek White. Derek White's a really good defender, so it's not going to happen, and he just ends up taking a really tough shot. And the biggest problem here is the fact that there's only 5 seconds on the shot clock when he's trying making his move, so we don't really have the time to get into anything else. He kind of just has to create something out of nothing, and it just ends up becoming a bad possession. So again, biggest lesson from this play is that they have to get into their offense quicker. They have to be more decisive with their offense. Next one right here, Drew Holiday hits a three. Cool. This is when I think, what did they go up? 12-0 or 11-0? Yeah, 12-0 right here. Cool. So again, same play from the last defensive possession. Jovic is on Porzingis. Jovic is on Porzingis, and I feel like Jovic can contain Porzingis pretty well. I don't think Jovic needs, a second defender to come over and help right away. Maybe like the only time I would say it's appropriate to help is when the opposing player is in position to make a shot or score. The two times so far, and it's very early into the game, it's only 6 minutes or less than 6 minutes into the game that I've seen the Heat do it. They've helped twice already, and it's been Bam 2 times already. And both players, Brown and Porzingis, were not in position to score. So there's no reason to help, and it's not like we have a bad matchup on them. If Hero was on Porzingis, then I understand. But Jovic is damn near the tallest player on the team, so there's no reason to send help already. And look what happens. Bam comes over and helps. Caleb has to split the difference. He gets Tatum, and then Jaquez is way too late to Drew Holiday, and he makes an open three. And this is not even like the Celtics. This is like very simple offense. The Celtics are not doing anything special here. It's just the lapses by the Heat, and I'm not. This is very uncharacteristic to me for a team that is a top 5 defense. Like, how do you guys not see this? Like, when you guys saw it the first time, how do you guys not see that this is going to happen over and over? And they did not address that, and it kept happening over and over again. So yeah, I mean, it was just very tough. I'm not really sure why we kept doing that, and it was Bam. Something about me tells me that it might be Bam, but it also might be Spo, because I saw more players than Bam making this mistake all the time. So yeah, roll it through one last time. Bam comes out and helps for whatever reason. I mean, you see Jovic is in good position here. There's no reason to help. And then Caleb has to get out to Tatum. Nobody's on Drew. It's a wide open three. And it's just simple offense, but they made us pay. And that's already 2 threes, I believe, or it might be a layup and a three from us just doubling off uh of Tatum for no reason, like zero reason, and we doubled off of Tatum. It's not like we doubled off of like you know some like non starter on their team. Like we doubled off of their best player. So again, do not like the Heat's defense there and in the previous possession where we just were over helping for no reason. This play is the turnover by Bam. There's a turnover by Bam. Again, let me know what you guys think about all these in the comment section. Um, Bam has the ball. He tries to force something. It just gets deflected. I'm not gonna lie. This is not really like a terrible idea. He sees Hero. Unfortunately, Porzingis is like 7'4" and he has like a crazy wingspan already. So it's just really hard to get that pass through him. Um, I would say like maybe try to get it through Brown and Porzingis with a bounce pass, but again, it's not really. This is not really Bam's fault too much, to be honest. It's just a pass, and it ends up going to Boston. So they get the rebound from this, and then we're going to see the results of that. I believe they extend the lead some more. Yeah, Tatum hits a three. Oh no, Porzingis hits a three. Cool. Yeah, Porzingis hits a three. Man, this is so painful to react to. I don't even know why I'm doing this, but it's just to make sure you guys understand what the Heat are doing, because this hurts as a Heat fan. This really hurts what I'm showing out here. So, right, so they get the ball from that turnover. Tatum has the ball here. He's on. Hawkins is on him. It's a good. It's a good defensive matchup there. Hawkins on Tatum. That's fine. Um, but Hero is on Porzingis. So tough matchup. Small on big. That's fine. But again, Porzingis, like I said, is gonna shoot right over the smaller player. He's not gonna post them up. So again, I'm gonna say this again. There's no reason for Bam to be on Porzingis. Like no reason, because Porzingis is not gonna back people down that much. He's gonna shoot over people, and he shot over Tyler. Credit to him. It was a good shot. Tyler's too small, but that's why you put Nikola Jovic on Porzingis. Jovic is almost 7 feet. It's a good matchup. It's a lot better than having Hero. Again, this is just about getting cross match in transition, and it happens. It shouldn't happen, but it does. They have to communicate better on their matchups in transition. I've seen way too many possessions where they got cross matched in transition, and that was just it just wasn't a good play. It wasn't a good play defensively. Um, this I believe is our first points of the night. Bam hits a two. Bam hits a two right here. Simple. This is simple. Caleb, drives off the screen. This is actually a pretty risky pass. Like Drew Holiday could have stole this, but Bam thankfully gets the ball here, and he hits a pretty tough shot. This is not an easy shot at all. He's used to making this shot, but it's just good offense by Bam. And we needed it badly because yeah, like it's just tough to go down 14-0 and not respond from that. So he did his patented turnaround left shoulder, easy. That's just good offense. Good offense by the Heat. Moving on, we have yeah. This is when Tatum gets his 3-point shot right here. Do we help? I think this might be where we help. So Porzingis shoots a three, misses. Now, this is gonna kill me. How does Drew Holiday, who's not even probably taller than me, get this offensive rebound? How? Like somebody please tell me, like, how does Drew Holiday get this offensive rebound? There's two guys right here, Jovic and Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin's in terrible position, by the way, because he is getting sealed off by Drew. And Jovic is here, but he's not attacking the ball. Like, I don't know what he's doing. And Jovic has a lot of these possessions where he's just staring at the rim. Like, he has to go attack that ball. Like, Drew Holiday has no business getting this board right here. Like, absolutely none. This is not good at all. Like, terrible effort. And then they relocate. Tatum, this is a good shot for Tatum, but it's a good contest by Hawkins. Tatum is used to making that shot. He's an elite player, but this all starts from the fact that Drew Holiday gets the offensive rebound over two players on the Heat. Like, it just shouldn't happen. Should not happen. And they killed us on the glass, by the way. I think they had like 11 or 12 more rebounds than us the whole game. Yeah, so Tatum gets that three right there. It's a good shot by him. Next, we have Bam's second shot. Not going to spend too much time on this because I know this is a tough shot by Bam. He just makes it. It's a good it's a good move. You know, it's a tough shot, but he makes it. But look at how much tougher the Heat have to work for their buckets than the Celtics, man. The Heat are taking a bunch of contested shots, and the Celtics are getting a bunch of open ones. Like I'm gonna talk about our offense too, because the reason that you're not seeing a bunch of offensive clips here is because the Celtics are literally on a 17-2 run. So the biggest problem in the first quarter was, you know, as much as we have to score the ball better, you can't give up 17 points in 6 minutes. Like that's like every minute they're hitting a three. Like that's just not good. But yeah, Hero gets it to Bam. This is a tough shot by Bam, but it's a good shot. He gets that to go. That's good. We're gonna go to the next. So Bam gets fouled here. We're gonna skip that. Cool. Hawkins is fade away. I think I remember this. This is in the corner, I believe, mid range corner. Um, yeah, mid range corner. It's a good shot by Jaime, man. Jaime's really patient here. You know, he sees Brown coming over, but he doesn't overreact to Brown. He spins away. And it's a good shot by Hawkins. I like the patience. Um, I like the patience a lot. And you know, he's one of the more patient rookies I've seen in a while. So um, good shot by Jaime. That cuts it to what is that? Yeah, 8-17. Yeah, 8-17. Still down by 9 here. Uh, Brown gets fouled. We're gonna skip past all this. Actually, let me look at Highsmith's jump shot. Was this an open shot? A lot of this I'm gonna react to just because I haven't seen a lot of these like after the game because I was so mad like after we lost. I didn't want to see any of these plays, but this is a wide open shot from Highsmith. He has to make that, man. Like we need these guys to make threes. The thing about the Heat is they're so short-handed with injuries that their role players have to be perfect. Like you need to make this shot. Did he hesitate? Nah, it was a pretty clean look. He didn't hesitate too, but it was just short. Like he just has to make that. Now he has to knock that down. Like we just have to make our threes. I think we only shot what 20 something percent from three to their 45. Like it's tough to it's tough to compete with that. They're shooting 20% more from three, uh, and we're kind of assisting them by helping on like every single drive for some reason. This is Hawkins' miss. Hero, you know, gets it to him. He has a three. He passes it up, and to his credit, he's able to make the shot. But the problem is he's driving on a player who's 7'4", so he's gonna be shooting over a player who's 7'4", and it's not easy to shoot over Porzingis. Porzingis is a really tall player. Like he's one of the tallest players in the NBA. Like it's not easy to just make the shot over him, which is why in the beginning he had a wide open three. He had a wide open three. I would have shot this right here, just in your alley. I know he's not the best 3-point shooter. He's definitely more of a mid range guy. But you have a wide open three here. I wouldn't turn it down for a contested shot over Porzingis. Like I don't know. Maybe he thought Porzingis might have gotten there. Porzingis did a pretty solid job of closing out, but again, he has no hand up. I would have taken the shot. I rolled it 2 seconds and still no hand up by Porzingis. I would have taken the shot if I was Jaime. But that might just be me nitpicking. But I definitely think this is a tough shot. Like he can make that, but just over Porzingis is it's not easy to make that shot over a player who's that tall. We're gonna skip a lot of these misses because I don't want to spend too much time on one quarter because yeah, there's still a lot left. Um, let's just go to Jovic's layup is in transition. I think we all know that. Pritchard's jump shot, cool. This is gonna kill me too because I think this is when we helped. Yeah, or yeah. So this is when Hero got lost or somebody helped. This is definitely a play where somebody doubled. Yeah, DeLon Wright comes in. Two players go to Brown. Hero leaves Pritchard wide open shot. Like, bro, like you would assume that this is like who's a bad defensive team. This is the Indiana Pacers or the Atlanta Hawks playing defense here. Like, what is this? Why are two players going to Jaylen Brown on the screen? This is exactly where this stems from, bro. First of all, very risky play by DeLon Wright to come here. I'm not really sure if maybe he thought Porzingis. I mean, to his defense, Porzingis is not looking at Derek White, so maybe DeLon Wright was trying to sneak in a double team here. But again, why is DeLon Wright coming over anyway? Like he's lucky that Porzingis wasn't looking at Derek White. That's a wide open shot for him if he's looking that way. And there's no reason to be doubling. Maybe it's because there's 4 seconds on the shot clock. Okay, I understand. But that's not even the part where I'm more mad about. Right here, Jaylen Brown has the ball. DeLon Wright has to go back to his man. He does that well. That's fine. That's good on DeLon Wright. Bam and Haywood Highsmith converge onto Jaylen Brown. They just two players go to one. They don't communicate. Now Jaylen Brown has a wide open Porzingis. So for that reason, Hero has to fill this space so Porzingis doesn't get the ball. And from that wide open shooter, Peyton Pritchard. This dude right here, Peyton Pritchard and Sam Hauser, who's on the bench wearing street clothes, not wearing street clothes, wearing his warm up. These two are only in the game to shoot threes. I promise you, they're only in the game to space the floor. They are not in the game to do anything else besides shoot threes. That's literally the only purpose of having Peyton Pritchard and Sam Hauser in the game is to shoot threes. And we leave Peyton Pritchard wide open. Like, what are we doing? And again, I don't blame Hero because you have to prevent the pocket pass to Porzingis. I understand why he does that. But why did Highsmith and Bam both go to Brown? That's the whole reason this whole debacle even happened. And Pritchard gets a wide open three, and I'm pretty sure he made another one after this. He was probably feeling it. The very next play he might have made a shot after this. Yeah. Oh no, Porzingis hit this three. It's just mind boggling what the Heat we're thinking. Like, what are we doing helping all the time? And we're just so concerned about Jaylen Brown when Bam Adebayo is on Jaylen Brown. Like, what are we doing? Doesn't make any sense. Right here, Pritchard gets the ball. He's driving on Jovic. DeLon Wright, bro. Like, what are you doing? What are you coming here for? Like, why? And if you come here, Haywood Highsmith has to go here. He doesn't. DeLon Wright is too late because the thing about Porzingis shooting a three is that DeLon Wright is what, 6'2"? Porzingis is 7'4". Porzingis is gonna shoot over him. Oh, that almost came out wrong. Shoot over him 10 times out of 10 every single day. This is a wide open look for Porzingis, man. Like, this is a clean look for a very good shooter who's 7'4". Like, look at DeLon Wright's contest. Look at DeLon Wright's contest when Porzingis has the ball. When Porzingis is shooting, DeLon Wright, I keep double clicking and getting off the screen. But yeah, DeLon Wright can't contest the ball properly because he's not tall enough. So that is that, I guess. We're gonna fast forward Pritchard. Let me go to some of the Heat's offensive possessions. Let's go to this one by Tyler. I think I know what this. That's why I wanted to point this out so I can get this one off my chest too. This is what is the shot? The shot that he gets blocked in. Okay, cool. That's fine. That's a running floater. Derek White is just a great defender. To his credit, Tyler makes that shot. D Wright is 6'5", Porzingis is 7'2". All right, bro, but that's still a what? That's almost a whole like. DeLon Wright is 6'5". Even so, that's still a lot of height that's being given up there. So I don't think you should leave Porzingis. Pine Cone Bliss. Unless, I don't know, maybe you thought it was justified doubling. But I thought Jovic had Pritchard locked up pretty well. Let's go to what? Where's Pritchard 3-point shot? This is a tough shot that he hit. I'm not gonna go over that. Like, that's just he couldn't do much about that. Kevin Love, we're gonna talk about why he should be playing more. Yeah. So Kevin Love only played 5 minutes in the first half. I think Kevin Love should get more minutes, and this is exactly why. Because Kevin Love, Duncan Robinson is clearly not right. He's not 100%, and he even said it today when he was getting interviewed in practice that he's not 100%. So already as it is, we are just very limited with our 3-point shooting. We just don't have the personnel to make a lot of threes consistently. These guys right here, DeLon Wright, I know he got hot in the fourth. They're capable of making threes, but our certified snipers are Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero right now. And Tyler Hero was off, and Duncan Robinson's not healthy. So Kevin Love should be in the game whenever Bam Adebayo is not in. Like, he should be playing a lot more minutes than he is. He gets the ball here. DeLon Wright has it. Um, Let me see how this goes. Duncan Robinson moves. And to his credit, this is not an easy shot because he's not even looking at the basket. He kind of just squares up and shoots it. Um, he kind of just squares up and shoots it like immediately over Tatum. And Kevin Love's a great shooter, man. He can make the shot, so that's what I'm saying. He should get more minutes to me. I don't think I think he only played like what 5 minutes in the first half. Like I would like to see Kevin Love out there more. That's just me though. I think definitely would help with size and rebounding as well, but definitely with the spacing. Um, Jaquez's layup. Is this in transition? Let me see how this goes. Oh, this might be to close the first quarter. Of course, my Wi-Fi is acting up right now. I'm gonna come back to this when it loads. Okay, cool. It came back. Cool. Drew Holiday misses a three. Highsmith gets out in transition. This is a very good possession in transition. The Heat need to score more in transition. The problem that they were facing though is that in the first quarter, the Celtics were just not missing shots. Like they were just getting a lot of open looks and they were knocking them down. This, to Holiday's credit, is not a bad shot by him, but he misses it. It's an air ball because I believe this is a shot that was rushed. Like I think this was a shot that they had like four offensive rebounds on this possession, and um he kind of had to take a dribble and he threw him off. You can see, um but credit to Jaime for running the floor. I wish we would do this more. We would get a lot more easy buckets in transition. It's just very hard to score against the Celtics when they're set when they're set defensively. So you want a lot of your baskets to be from transition. You don't want um, the Celtics playing a set defense every time. We're gonna go on to the second quarter because I want to talk about one player who absolutely like lit us up, and that was Sam Hauser. He had like 4 threes in the second quarter, um, right here, and I believe a lot of these shots were off of like double teams and unnecessary overhelping from the Heat again. So Tatum gets matched up onto, or Duncan Robinson gets matched up onto Tatum because for some reason in transition, Kevin Love, has to pick up Tatum. So obviously Kevin Love shouldn't be guarding Tatum anytime, anywhere on the court. So Duncan Robinson goes over to him. He signals to DeLon Wright to take Drew. That's fine. I know Duncan Robinson is still not the best defender on him, but it's still a better matchup for us rather than having Kevin Love, who's going to get blamed by every single time against Tatum. So Duncan Robinson's on Tatum. Tatum's backing him down. What up, Joe? What's up, Joe? I'm just reacting to this game, man. Just going over um, everything that happened in game one. But yeah, pop in the comments or in the chat, frequently, bro. Let me know what you think. But yeah, man. So Duncan Robinson is on Tatum. Um, Tatum tries to spin baseline, but Kevin Love comes over with the help. DeLon Wright, to me, comes over to Tatum way too soon. Way too soon. I just feel like right here, like I don't know what he's doing. He's like kind of shadow and guard him, but at the same time he's trying to, atone for Drew Holiday. You shouldn't be in the middle like this. He has to either pick going to Tatum and immediately trapping him or going to Drew. And to me, I would go over to Drew Holiday because I trust Kevin Love, to prevent Tatum spinning baseline. He's right here. Tatum already tried to do it once, and Kevin Love shut that off. So Tatum had to go back over and post him up again. Now, the only reason I will justify this is because Duncan Robinson is on Tatum, and that's not a good matchup for Miami. Um, but yeah, as you're saying, Joe, there's no reason to double. Duncan is in good position. Tatum, he's not. It's not like Tatum is all the way down here. Tatum's still over here. So what is DeLon Wright doing? I'm not exactly sure. 2-on-3. Right here, it's 2-on-3. These two are out of the play. Haywood Highsmith goes over to Holiday. Jaquez, to his, defense, he can't really do much about this. Like, he has to go to Pritchard, and then their best shooter is wide open for three. Like, this is the cleanest look he's going to get all series, probably. Like, this is crazy. Let me close this out. But that's when he got hot. Overhelping. Exactly, bro. Overhelping. And the thing is, this is gonna happen 3 more times. Like, this is infuriating. Actually, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I hope Spo got into them about this because this is crazy. I don't know how this is happening every single time, but cool. This is what happens. Duncan Robinson overhelps three. Now this is the reason this all happens is because again we do not get matched up properly in transition. So Kevin Love for some reason is on Tatum again. So he has to point to Hawkes to take Tatum. So what happens is what? Hawkes takes Tatum, Highsmith goes over to Holiday. That's fine. That's fine. DeLon Wright is on Pritchard. That's okay. That's okay. What Kevin Love now has to do is go back to Horford because Hawkes is on Tatum now. So what are you doing standing here? You're not guarding anybody. And Duncan Robinson has to go back to Hauser because he sees Kevin Love is not on anybody. So these two have to communicate and be like, hey, Duncan, go back to Hauser. I'll take Horford. And then we're matched up properly. But no, that's not what happens. Kevin Love is not guarding anybody. Duncan Robinson is on Horford. And by the time the pass comes, Hauser's already set. And it's a good shot for him. And Duncan Robinson is too late. It's just these slight mistakes. They'll make you pay every single time, the Celtics, because the Celtics are the best shooting team, 3-point shooting team in the NBA by far. They will make you pay every single time. Every single time. If you make mistakes like these, you have to be perfect. They're trying to switch in motion. No communication. Yeah, there's no communication, bro. Kevin Love and Duncan Robinson are not communicating at all. These two have to communicate, and one of them has to tell the other to get, Duncan Robinson back onto Hauser and Kevin Love onto Horford. So it doesn't happen. Wide open shot, knockdown. And that's the second one. He still hits two more here. I'm gonna go over the third and the fourth one as well. Cool. This is the third one right here. I hope Spo is going into them about this because if I'm able to see this, I don't think it takes a rocket scientist to see that we're playing a terrible brand of defense with this overhelping strategy. So Tate is guarding by Duncan Robinson again. See, I'm not sure why Duncan Robinson is always on Tatum or Kevin Love is always on Tatum. This has to be some sort of matching up issues in transition. But regardless, Duncan Robinson ends up on Tatum. And on this play right here, Haywood Highsmith, where is Tatum gonna go from here, bro? Where is Tatum gonna score from here? Tatum is back down all the way here from the basket. It's not like Tatum's gonna, score all the way, down here. Tatum's back near the 3-point line. There is absolutely zero reason for Haywood Highsmith to come over here right now. Zero. No reason. No reason to do this. Like what are we trying to do? Tatum is a shot checker. I would fear the drive more. Yeah. When it comes to Tatum, he will take a lot of contested shots. So you live with those contested shots. You don't take, you don't beat yourself up over the fact that he might be making contested step back, sidestep shots. But this by Highsmith, I'm not sure what he's trying to do here. And again, this leaves Sam Hauser wide open because Hawkes has to go. They're scrambling. Bam is on Horford. Exactly. You don't need to help that far out, bro. There's no reason to help when you're that far out. Like, I understand the matchup here is not the best, and maybe he's trying to have Duncan Robinson switch or something like that. But again, it's just he's already getting backed down by Tatum. Like, there's no reasons for Haywood Highsmith to come over. Like, zero. You have Bam here for baseline help. So what is the point of coming over here, Haywood? Like, there's no reason to do that. Like, absolutely none. And this leaves Sam Hauser wide open. He hits his third three, and this extends the lead to 10, by the way. And from there, I don't think we cut it to single digits the rest of the game. Let me go down. Cool. Duncan Robinson. Okay, so this is Hauser's fourth shot. This is gonna be another doozy to react to. I'm not gonna lie. So right now we have a very, very ideal matchup. We have Haywood Highsmith on Tatum, and somehow Sam Hauser gets wide open again. So right here, this is what happens. I'm gonna slow it down for y'all. Or not slow it down. I'm just gonna pause it for y'all. Highsmith is on Tatum. This is a very good matchup. This is basic defense, exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. This is so basic, bro. It's not even like the Celtics are doing anything crazy, bro. We're just making the same mistakes over and over again. Like the same mistakes. Like we could have been in this game for so much more longer if we just didn't make these mistakes. They outshot us by from three by 30 points, and a lot of it was by mistakes like this. It wasn't even like the Celtics were doing anything crazy. They were just capitalizing off of our mistakes. We were beating ourselves basically. That's what was happening. So yeah, Haywood is on Tatum. They set a screen. What is Duncan Robinson doing right here? Is he trying to take away baseline from Drew Holiday? Because Bam Adebayo is right here and Tyler Hero is going back to him. There is no point there's no point or reason for Duncan Robinson. He's already here before Drew Holiday's even going this way. He's ball watching. That's what he's doing. So what is the point? What is the point of just coming out here to the paint? I think the team was fatigued. Celtics had a week off. Yeah, bro. I mean, we did. This was, I think, what, our fifth game in 10 days. But okay, I can understand being fatigued, but this is mental errors. It's not even like it's not even just like physical lapses. It's like mentally they were just not okay. Tyler was supposed to take Drew, but Tyler was gonna take him. He was gonna take him. I don't like he was on his way to taking him. Duncan had already made his mind up that he was gonna help before. Um, Porzingis' 3-point shot. So yeah, let me react to some of the Heat's offensive plays too. Um, is this the one where Hero misses a wide open shot? We're gonna react to this. We're gonna react to this, and we're gonna react to um, this as well. All right, right. What is this? Hero's 3-point miss. Um, this right here. It's a shot that Tyler can make, but I don't know if you guys can see the shot clock or see the scoreboard. But it's not a good shot with 20 seconds left on the clock, dog. 20 seconds left on the clock, and this is a pretty good contest by Drew Holiday. It's a pretty good contest. It's just bad offense by the Heat. Alex, I was really looking forward to watching Jimmy in the playoffs. Me too, bro. Me too. I guarantee you, not a lot of this would happen with Jimmy on the court. It's just not. It's just unfortunate Jimmy getting hurt. But the only positive I can take out of this is the fact that if the Heat let's say if the Heat lose the series, their front office needs to get, you know, they need to get on their whats and they need to, make some moves, bro. Like I don't know what they're thinking, bringing back the same roster over and over again as if we're gonna do something different, but they got to make some moves in the offseason. Um, Come fake and drive. Tyler has a bad shot IQ. Yeah, I just think Tyler was just trying to get himself out of a funk here. I'm not sure why he was taking the shot. Like I know y'all can see the shot. Y'all can't see the shot clock. There's 20 seconds on the shot clock here, and Tyler takes us with 16 seconds here. So 20 seconds when Bam is making his move, and then Tyler takes the shot with 16 seconds here. And again, it's like there's no reason to take the shot. He's getting contested by Drew Holiday, and yeah, again, we're taking a bunch of contested shots. The Celtics are getting a bunch of wide open ones. Right here, Caleb. I'm tired of Caleb having his foot on the line, by the way. And second of all, Caleb has to make this three, man. He has to. I don't know if he's thinking too much. I don't really know what's going on. But bro, Caleb has to make this three, bro. Caleb has to make three. Um, that's just not a good shot by Caleb. And then this one right here, or not a good miss. It's a good shot. It's not a good miss. This one right here, Tyler again. This is with 18 seconds left, bro. Like Tyler, I understand you're not making shots and you want to make a shot here, but come on, man. There's 18 seconds on the shot clock. You're taking this. I'm not saying I haven't seen him make these shots before, but what is this, bro? Like, what are we doing? Like what? Like these guys, I don't know what they're doing, bro. Again, Tyler might think he's taking a good shot here, but with 18 seconds left on the clock and you're down by, 14? You need an easier shot than this. You need to get to the basket. You need to, like, I don't know, like, you just need to get something easier than this. Way easier than this. You have Jovic cutting right here. Right here. And maybe he's, he's already committed into taking the shot, but you can already see Tatum is trying to help The four. You can make a shot. It could be a bad shot. Yeah, you can for sure. You can for sure. Caleb was just off, on that shot. He has to make his threes. We need Caleb and Highsmith to make their threes. What is this? Porzingis. This is a tough shot by him. I can't even be mad at the defense. He's just 7'2" or 7'3". Like he's just crazy, crazy tall. So that's right there. And then, all right, we're just gonna go to the fourth now. We're gonna go to the fourth because I want to talk about how the Heat were able to make a run. So, it started off on the defensive end. I think we kind of, covered the offensive struggles and the defensive struggles in the first half. When we get to the fourth quarter, this is when the Heat are down by what? What is this? We're down by 32. We're down by 32. This is, I think, the most we had been down the whole game. So at this point, they really had nothing to lose. Like they were just kind of playing for house money. DeLon Wright needs more minutes. I agree, bro. I agree 100%. Derek White is right here. DeLon forces the steal, and you guys will see what happens next. This is when he starts off the DeLon Wright 3-point avalanche, and that's why he needs more minutes. I wouldn't even mind if DeLon Wright was starting in the series, but I know Spo's not going to go that far. But he gets a steal here. And Haywood Highsmith gets the ball, and it's a wide open shot. DeLon Wright knocks it down. That cuts the lead to what, 29? Good shot by DeLon, man. Really good shot by DeLon. Horford makes a shot. DeLon Wright again. We're gonna look at his second three. Right here. Dribble handoff. This is just good offense by the Heat because Tatum is just, he falls asleep here, and DeLon Wright takes advantage of that. He makes a wide open shot, and again, capitalizing on the Celtics' mistakes. Easy, simple offense. He's nothing too complicated. No running threes or moving threes. This is no forcing anything. Like this is just good offense, clean offense by the Heat here. DeLon Wright, again, high IQ player, man. He needs more minutes. I agree, 100%. 100% I agree he needs more minutes. This is a good shot by him. That's his second three. He's getting a little hot here. Third 3-point shot right here. This is his third three. DeLon Wright. This right here. Duncan Robinson has the ball. In transition, the Celtics. I think the Celtics just not matching up. They just got tired, I think. Wide open shot. We make that shot. But again, DeLon Wright is a gamer. This is telling me DeLon Wright is a gamer. We're going to move past this. Move past this because I want to see the Heat's defense in the fourth quarter. So let me see. Let me see the forced turnover on this play right here. With Tatum. So Tatum has the ball. Bam is on Tatum. And again, look who forces the steal. This is Jimmy Butler-esque by DeLon Wright. Jimmy Butler will make the steal a lot. And DeLon Wright, this should have, honestly, when I was watching this game, this should have been a clear path foul. By Jaylen Brown. I'm not sure why we didn't get a free throw for this, but I believe this should have been a clear path foul. I don't know what other definition there is of a clear path foul if it's not this. The Celtics are not hot from three. If the Celtics are not hot from three, they're vulnerable. Yeah, bro. I think the Celtics' biggest weapon is a 3-point shot. If they're not making their threes, I think they're beatable. But they just shot 45% from three against us. Take foul, clear path, whatever you want to call it. Like it should have been a we should have gotten a free throw for that, whatever that was. Let's look at this one now. Or no, this was after the turn. So let's look at this one. Martin cutting layup. All right, this one right here. Caleb is cutting. Again, Celtics miscommunicate. Two players go to DeLon Wright because he's hot, and Caleb gets a wide open layup. This is the power of having a player who's making their shots. He gets more attention. So DeLon Wright is, hot. So the Celtics don't want to leave him. So both Brown and Porzingis try to go to DeLon Wright, and Caleb gets a wide open layup off of this. So you need a guy on your team to get hot from three in this series. If the Heat do not have a guy, who's getting hot from this in this series, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough because we just don't have the offensive firepower Um, this is Heroes 3. I believe this is his open three that he hit. And again, very simple, very simple. And Celtics again, I think you could see they were just like mentally checked out because they thought the game was over. But you need to make your wide open shots if you're the Heat, and that was basically it. Like after that, the Celtics called timeout and they were able to get to the free throw line, and yeah, that was basically the game. But again, my lessons from everything here was number one, the Heat have to trust their one-on-one defense more. Number two, the Heat have to make their wide open threes. Number three, DeLon Wright needs more minutes. And number four, the Heat have to run the Celtics off the 3-point line. If they do that, and if they have good games from Bam and Tyler, and I know it's a lot because the Celtics on paper are a more talented team than the Heat, which is why you have to do a lot to beat them. But if that happens, then we'll have a good chance to win. Now, before I close out the video, this is the end of like the Heat Celtics preview, I guess. I want to kind of look at the New York Knicks game from last night. If you guys, want to watch that with me, because I just did want to see the last possession, because there was a lot of talk about whether it was a foul or whether it was not a foul. So I'm gonna look at this to see, what really happened, because I didn't really get to watch this game. So I'm gonna go over this with you guys right here. So any of you guys who watched the game last night, you guys can fill me in. I saw the last 2 minutes report right here. So we're gonna go to, what is it? It was a 94-96, and we're gonna go to Brunson's turnaround shot with 11 minutes. Give me Jaquez, Bam, DeLon, and Hero lineup. Highsmith, Bam, Jaquez, DeLon, Hero. Honestly, not a bad lineup. I just feel like they won't go with that because it might be undersized. There's two guards in there. Who's playing the four? Jaquez is 6'6", Highsmith is 6'4". It might not work, because of that, but for defensive purposes. But I do like that lineup. I think DeLon should be getting a lot more minutes. All right, so this play right here, I just want to see what happens. DiVincenzo gets the ball. Now, this play, I believe when I was like looking at it, this play was called a foul on Lowry, and I believe Nick Nurse challenged this and it got overturned. So again, I'm not really sure if it was a foul or not. Like if I was able to see a replay of it, I would understand. But again, this replay is too fast. I can't slow these replays down. So let me go to this right here. Only liability is Hero limits 3-point shooting. Yeah, you need Hero out there. We need Hero out there for sure, bro. DeLon played 26 minutes in game one. Yeah, bro, he needs more minutes, and a lot of his minutes, Pinecone Bliss, came in the fourth quarter when like the game was already over. Like he was playing garbage time for a lot of the time, so he needs a lot more minutes than what he had last night. This is Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, right here. Tyrese Maxey's crazy, bro. I'd still get nightmares over the fact that we drafted Precious, and Precious is on the bench right here watching Tyrese Maxey cook. How ironic is that? Precious is right here with this headband on, this weak headband, watching Tyrese Maxey cook his team, bro. We should not have drafted Precious over Tyrese, bro. That was a blunder. That one might hurt me more than Winslow over Booker. I'm not gonna lie. But that was a crazy shot by Tyrese. He made a three as well after this. I'm pretty sure he made it. Yeah, made a 3-point shot. Yeah, so right here, Embiid has the ball. Two players go to Embiid, and Tyrese gets a wide open shot. Josh Hart shouldn't be helping here. They made the same mistake as the Heat did against the Celtics. I feel like, Embiid right now is just not 100%. Like, I'm not really sure what the Sixers are going to do if he's not 100% right now, but they should have won this game. The Sixers, they were up by 4 with a minute left, and they should have closed this one out. It was just terrible. Lowry misses a free throw. And this is what happens, bro. This is what happens. I need to watch everything here. So I need to watch Hart steal. I need to watch DiVincenzo, his miss. I need to watch everything because I'm not really sure what's going on. And after this, we'll close out the video. So, okay, cool. I think everything is over here. So this is what happens, man. This is what happens. Oh, my God. This is what happens. So, Kyle Lowry inbounds the ball to Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey falls down. Now, there's a lot of discrepancy over whether this was a foul or not. Like now, I believe in real time when I was watching this, I'm not really sure how Tyrese Maxey fell. I think obviously on the replay, Jalen Brunson was pulling his jersey right here. If you guys saw, Jalen Brunson was pulling his jersey right about here. You see Jalen Brunson, he's pulling his jersey. Okay, he gets the ball though. Now they try to call timeout. The Sixers were trying to call timeout, but the problem is, they should have called timeout right here, right here, right here when Tyrese Maxey was on the floor. Even if it was not a foul, they should have called timeout because he had possession of the ball here. You couldn't have called timeout over here because they were fighting over the ball, but right here, you should have called timeout. If you're anybody on the Sixers, you don't see anybody trying to call timeout. Nick Nurse, Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry, you'll eventually see he's calling timeout when it's way too late. So he's calling timeout now. They're calling timeout now. You see Nick Nurse calling timeout now, but it's too late because the ball is contested now. Josh Hart already has his ball, has his hands on the ball, so it's way too late to call timeout here. You have to call, and it's a split second, so it's not like an egregious mistake, but it's a mistake. You have to call timeout right here when Tyrese Maxey has the ball. This is the time to call timeout. So he calls timeout too late. Josh Hart secures the ball. Now DiVincenzo shoots this three. Great rebound by Hartenstein. Embiid is over here, so he's not really, in the picture. Or he's in the picture, but he's not really in position to get the rebound. Because I believe Embiid is trying to figure out what's going on, but he's trying to box out Josh Hart. Hartenstein comes over from the 3-point line and gets this crazy rebound. This is when I'm pretty sure Kyle Lowry, he gets hurt somehow. I'm not sure how Kyle Lowry gets injured. I think, probably Embiid or somebody might have hurt Kyle Lowry. I'm not sure how Kyle Lowry got hurt here. DiVincenzo hits the three. And that was crazy, bro. As soon as I saw that, I was like, bro, what is going on? Like, how did the Knicks just end up coming back and winning this game? Like that is ridiculous. And then the last thing is, what is this? The miss by Maxey after this when Hartenstein blocked it, or he might have just missed the layup, to be honest. They said Hartenstein blocked it, but yeah, this is the layup that he missed. So watch this. So Maxey gets the ball. There's 11 seconds here. Now I know Maxey's really, really fast, and he's honestly, to his credit, he's in position to get this layup, but I'm not sure if he gets fouled by Hartenstein. Like Hartenstein might have gotten him in the arm. I'm not gonna lie. This might have been a foul. Oh, this might have been a foul. I'm watching this for the first time back. This might have been a foul. That's interesting. I mean, it is hand on wrist, so it might have impacted the shot. I'm not gonna lie, but OG gets the rebound and that ends the game basically. Could Maxey have gone a little, taking his time a little bit? Maybe, but Maxey is just so fast with the ball that this is not a bad shot for him at all. It's to win the game. You have you're only down one. You don't need a three. So I understand why he went for that quick two. Maybe he could have slowed it down, but man, if I'm slowing it down right here, that might have been a foul by Hartenstein. I don't think he got the ball. So, but the Knicks, they got the rebound and they got the win. So that's that. And then last thing is the Lakers game. I did not watch the end of that game. I was fast asleep, to be honest, when that game was going on. Right here, so we got to go play by play. Jamal Murray's shot was crazy. The funniest part, I'm gonna tell you all the funniest part of Jamal Murray's shot. Go all the way down here, because I watched the replay, right? So Jamal Murray's shooting the shot right here, bro. AD's on him. First of all, AD was talking all this about how he should have been Defensive Player of the Year. He gets scored on. This is the funniest part. AD gets mobbed by the Nuggets bench. I'm not sure, how that even happens, but AD, I think he loses his balance and he just falls into the Nuggets bench. But that's a crazy shot by Jamal Murray, and I'm pretty sure he was struggling before that shot too. Like he wasn't having a good game. But yeah, that's Jamal Murray's shot. And then I want to look at LeBron's missed pull-up shot. I'm gonna try to look at the whole fourth, try to see what's going on here. But I would have liked to kick a late kick to Tobias. Yeah. Tobias. The thing is, bro, Tobias Harris, I just don't trust him down the stretch, bro. KCP helped him out the crowd. I did see that too. KCP did help him out the crowd. That was nice of KCP. LeBron is right here. He has the ball. This might have been a push off. I'm not gonna lie, but it's a no call. It's whatever. Um, this right here is a wide open three for LeBron. He has to knock this down. He has to. He doesn't, and the Nuggets get the ball, and that's when Jamal Murray hits that shot. And the last thing I want to see, what is it? D'Lo's layup that he missed. Where is it? Because apparently LeBron was talking about how he got hit in the face. So if I can even find it, where's the ball? Where's the missed layup? I can't even find the missed layup, to be honest. Hachimura 3 missed, Reeves 3 missed, Russell driving layup, James driving layup. I can't find the layup that he missed. If anybody can tell me when that happened, so I can look at it, because LeBron was going off on the GOAT would have hit it. I like that. I can't find D'Angelo Russell missing the layup, bro. Was it in the third? It couldn't have been in the third. Was it this one? Bad pass? It's not a bad pass, though. There's no way it's a bad pass. When did he miss the layup? I'm just trying to see the controversial plays that happened. Now this was just a missed pass. This was a terrible hoop by D'Lo. Control F Russell. Jump shot out of bounds. Winston for Russell for Winston. Oh, he made the layup. That's why I didn't come up. Okay, cool. That's why. Yeah. I thought he missed the layup. So he made the layup and they thought it should have been an and one. Okay. Was it this one where they said he might got hit in the face? I don't see anything over here. It might have been a different play. I don't think it was this one. I mean, unless I missed it. Like, I don't see him getting hit in the face, but maybe on a different angle. I mean, you can see Gordon's arm here, but I don't know. I don't see anything from this angle. But yeah, LeBron was complaining about that, in the post game. I saw that, but I think this series is over. I think the Nuggets are going to beat them. And as far as the Knicks and Sixers, Joel Embiid's health is a big question mark. I'm not sure if he might be running out of gas. This series between Orlando and Cleveland is probably the most boring series. Like, no disrespect, but like, come on, bro. Like this series, like, both teams just cannot score, especially Orlando. Orlando's missing every jump shot. I'm gonna look at the box score here. They shot 25% from three, bro. 25% is egregious from Orlando. Like, that, they have to be a lot better. Franz 2 for 4. He did his job from three. Jonathan Isaac shot 1 for 7 from three, and like, this is crazy. This has to be Photoshop, because there's no way Wendell Carter attempted 6 threes out of his 7 shots, bro. 6 threes? Wendell Carter attempted 6 threes out of 7 shots. 6 of them were threes, and he missed them all. Cole Anthony missed his shot. I mean, I don't think he might not even scored. Did Cole Anthony? Oh, he was 0 points in 16 minutes. So he had a big donut. Caleb Houston missed his threes in 20 minutes. Or no, I'm sorry, Mo Wagner missed his threes in 20 minutes. Joe Ingles missed his 3. Jalen Suggs got hurt. So prayers. I mean, I think he's fine. He came back, but he got hurt. Gary Harris was the only one knocking his threes down. He was 4 for 7. Cleveland, I mean, Donovan Mitchell just didn't really have the greatest game, but they still ended up winning the game because of their defense. Like, their defense is crazy. What did our boy Strus do? He made his 3. He made a 3. He made 1 3. Mobley missed his 3 threes. Darius Garland had a pretty solid game. But I thought Orlando, I predicted the series wrong. I had Orlando winning the series because of their defense, but the Cavs defense looks really good. As far as what's going to happen in these 3 games right here, Phoenix, Minnesota, Indiana, Milwaukee, Clippers, Dallas. Honestly, bro, like, Indiana, Milwaukee, I think Indiana needs to make their threes as well. Like, Indiana is missing a lot of their shots. Where was the Indiana Milwaukee box score? Obviously, Dame was going off. Like, that hurt me even more because Dame was having a crazy game. But yeah, right here, They shot, what did they shoot from three? 21% from three. 21% from three. It's crazy. Aaron Neesmith was 1 for 7. Pascal was 1 for 4. Miles Turner 3 for 9. Tyrese Halliburton 1 for 3. Andrew Nemhard 50%. Ben Shepherd 1 for 4. Like, bro, they shot 21% from three, and Tyrese Halliburton only shot 7 shots. That's why they lost this game. If Tyrese Halliburton takes more shots, and if they make their threes, they might have had a closer game. But Dame was going off. What did Dame? Dame had what, 35 in the first half? All in the first half, by the way. 35 all in the first half. And then Phoenix, Minnesota, Anthony Edwards went crazy in that one. Like, I think I had Phoenix winning the series because, I just thought that the Timberwolves, it was just a bad matchup for them getting Phoenix. But shoot, Timberwolves look really good. And then this one, I had the Clippers winning it. Is Kawhi playing tonight? I don't know if Kawhi's playing game 2. I gotta look at Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi, I gotta look at the injury report. I don't know if Kawhi's playing. He's questionable for game 2. Somebody said welcome back, Claw. Shoot, he might be playing then. If they're saying welcome back, Kawhi Leonard might be playing. He might be playing. If Kawhi, I think the Clippers got this. Clippers are just, Jason Kidd is getting outcoached by Ty Lue. That's what happened. That's what's happening in this one. Like, Jason Kidd is getting absolutely outcoached in this one. Ty Lue is a great coach. I think he's number 2 behind Spo. I think he's a really good coach. But yeah, again, the Mavericks are not shooting threes well either. They're shooting 30%, or they shot 30% game 1. Luka shot 4 for 12. PJ Washington shot 2 for 7. Kyrie shot 50%. He did his job. Paul George didn't even have a good game. It was James Harden who was really carrying them. I was watching this game after the Heat game. Paul George was not that great. He was only 8 for 20. But James Harden was going crazy, man. He was turning back the clock. 2 players that the Heat could have traded for James Harden and Damian Lillard went off. And Donovan Mitchell went off in game 1. So that just hurts the Heat more. But yeah, man, we're going to wrap it up here. Make sure y'all drop a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Predictions for game 2. Look at the preview right here. Predictions for game 2. I'm obviously going to take the Heat. But I feel like it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a closely contested game. I think whoever wins this game is going to, execute down the stretch. And I hope the Heat steal a game in Boston, because if they do, it'll be really, really beneficial. Thanks, Sam. Yeah, of course, Joe. Appreciate you popping in, bro. Appreciate all of you guys popping in. Yeah, hit the like button, as Joe said. Subscribe if y'all are new. Comment down below your thoughts. Yeah, man, we're gonna go live more often. So stay tuned for that. And yeah.